Have you ever wondered why Baracus's 1983 GMC Vandura wasn't just a van but a TV legend? From real armor plating and $12,000 chrome wheels to Mr. T's personal touches, dangerous sliding doors, and even nearly sparking an international incident, this van's story is stranger than fiction. Today, we're diving into 20 unbelievable facts about the A-Team van that hardcore fans still don't know. If you love classic cars, American muscle, and behind-the-scenes TV secrets, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an epic automotive deep dive. Number 20. The van was never meant to be gray and black. The iconic gray and black color scheme wasn't part of the plan. Producers originally intended the van to be all black, sleek, and menacing, like a vehicle straight out of a spy thriller. But a paint shortage changed everything. The automotive paint they ordered was back-ordered for weeks. In a pinch, the production designer grabbed what was on hand, gray primer, and leftover black paint from another project. It was meant to be temporary. When George Peppard saw it, he loved the military tactical look. Network executives agreed, and just like that, a paint shortage created one of the most recognizable color schemes in television history. The gray shade had to be specially mixed for every van used in the series, because yes, there were multiple vans. Number 19, BA's red stripe, was Mr. T's personal touch, that bold red stripe running along the side of the van, not part of the original design. On the first day of filming the pilot, Mr. T looked at the van and decided it needed personality. He grabbed a roll of red tape from the prop truck and applied it himself. The stripe wasn't even straight at first. It took 3 attempts to get it right. From that day forward, every A-Team van had to have that stripe in precisely the same place. They even created a template to ensure consistency. This wasn't just cosmetic. It became a signature element of B.A. Baracus' presence. Number 18. The interior was a Frankenstein creation step inside the van, and you'd see surveillance equipment, weapons racks, communications gear, the works. But nothing in the interior was originally designed to work together. The production cobbled it together from leftover props from 7 canceled TV shows, radio equipment from codename Diamond Head, computer monitors from Buck Rogers, weapons racks from The Greatest American Hero, Hamtent, and captain's chairs from Knight Rider. The production designer shopped the studio warehouse with a cart, grabbed what looked vaguely military or high-tech, and hot glued, screwed, or welded it into place. The surveillance monitor? A modified fish finder from a canceled fishing show. The entire setup cost less than $2,000, but looked like $1 million command center. Number 17, the GMC logo. Created legal headaches, GMC initially tried to stop the show from using their vans. Producers bought them from dealerships and modified them without permission. After seeing the pilot, GMC's lawyers sent a cease and desist letter over liability concerns. A compromise was reached. The vans kept the badging, but added a small disclaimer in the credits that GMC didn't endorse modifications. Once the show became a hit, GMC reversed course and even used images of the A-Team van in marketing without permission, leading to further legal disputes. Eventually, both sides realized it was mutually beneficial. GMC released a limited edition A-Team inspired paint package for the 1984 Vandura. Only 200 were made. Today, these are collector's items worth a fortune. Number 16. There were 6 different vans. The A-Team didn't just rely on one van. 6 different GMC Vanduras served specialized roles. Beauty van, used for close-ups and dialogue, detailed interior. Stunt van, reinforced with roll cage for crashes. Jump van, stripped down and modified suspension for jumps. Explosion van, used for destruction sequences, eventually more Bondo than metal. Backup beauty van, maintenance, substitute for van 1, parts van, cannibalized for spare parts for the other vans. Van 6 became a running joke among the crew as the organ donor, keeping the rest of the fleet operational. Number 15, the roof spoiler. Had a functional purpose. The van's roof spoiler wasn't just for aesthetics. It acted as an air scoop to reduce engine overheating during desert shoots. The modification dropped the engine temperature by roughly 15 degrees, but it generated enough wind noise to prevent recording dialogue on location. All driving scenes had to be dubbed later, which actor Dwight Schultz described as nauseating. Number 14. The van's weight broke 3 studio floors. After armor plating and modifications, the van weighed around 8,000 pounds, twice the stock Vandura. Season 2 filming on a studio soundstage led to the floor cracking after the van was parked 3 days in a row, costing $50,000 to repair. And Season 3 saw it partially fall through a parking garage. By the final season, location scouts had to check floor load capacity before the van could enter any building. Number 13, Mr. T couldn't actually drive it, despite holding a driver's license. Mr. T couldn't handle the van's heavy, armored steering or sensitive brakes. After a disastrous 2-week training that ended with a catering tent demolished, stunt drivers took over for all action sequences. 5 specialized drivers handled jumps, slides, and high-speed chases. Mr. T's scenes behind the wheel were mostly close-ups. Number 12. The turbine sound came from a vacuum cleaner, the van's iconic engine roar, a studio vacuum cleaner. Sound engineers partially covered the hose, recorded it, and combined it with the actual engine sound. And fans loved it so much some retrofitted turbines into their replica vans. But the fuel consumption was extreme, allowing only 30-second bursts. Number 11. The sliding door was dangerous. A's dramatic sliding door weighed over 200 pounds after reinforcement. Its spring-loaded mechanism could break bones. 3 crew members were injured, prompting a safety protocol. Only designated crew could operate the door, with a yellow danger zone line painted on the ground. Number 10. The wheels cost more than a car. The chrome wheels with red center caps cost $12,000 each in 1983. Forged from a special aluminum alloy to handle the van's weight, each took 40 hours to produce. Matching the red stripe required multiple iterations. Over the series, 56 wheels were used, totaling $672,000. Attempts to replace them with replicas in Season 4 led to fan complaints, so they returned to the originals. Number 9. The sunroof had a secret purpose. The marine-grade sunroof served multiple functions. For Dirk Benedict's claustrophobia in the van's cramped interior, cooling the van's electronics during long dialogue takes. The sunroof even became part of Face's character, occasionally popping up in scenes. One rain mishap in Season 3 soaked the electronics, costing $30,000 in repairs. Number 8. The horn played the A-Team theme. A malfunctioning horn in Season 2 Episode 15 was replaced temporarily with a synthesizer playing the A-Team theme. Producers loved it so much they attempted to make it permanent, but the setup kept crashing under vehicle vibrations. Only 2 other episodes featured it in post-production. As number 7. The armor plating was real and illegal. The van's armor was functional ballistic steel, illegal for civilian vehicles in California. Desert testing proved it could withstand small arms fire, including .38 caliber, 9mm, and some rifles. The California Highway Patrol threatened to impound the vehicles, so producers signed documents claiming the armor was decorative. Despite this, the vans regularly drove on public roads. Number 6. The van spawned a black market parts ring. By Season 3, stolen parts became common. Mirrors, handles, seats, and even an entire sliding door were stolen, with some ending up in international replica vans. Estimated losses exceeded $100,000. Security measures, including UV ink marking, only partially curtailed thefts. Number 5. Mr. T's jewelry damaged everything, chains and rings scratched doors, dashboards, and steering wheels repeatedly. The prop team experimented with protective films and coatings, eventually budgeting for ongoing repairs. Oddly, collectors preferred vans with scratch marks, considering them authentic. Number 4. The van had its own insurance policy character, NBC, insured the van as if it were a cast member. Policy coverage applied when the van couldn't appear on screen due to repairs or theft. The policy cost $50,000 per season. The van was number 5 on call sheets, following the actors numbered 1 through 4. Number 3. The engine changed every season. The van never kept the same engine for 2 seasons, largely due to sponsorship deals. Season 1, modified 350 small block. Season 2, 454 big block and Chevy placement. Season 3, turbocharged 350. Season 4, diesel engine, Detroit diesel. Each swap required massive modifications. Performance often worsened despite the upgrades, with the diesel being the slowest and loudest. Number 2, the van nearly caused an international incident. Filming in Mexico in 1985 without permits led authorities to assume the armored van was a real American military vehicle. Mexican police and soldiers surrounded the crew, and it took 6 hours and a US embassy intervention to resolve. NBC paid a $50,000 fine, and the Mexican government banned further filming. Number 1, the US Army tried to buy the van. In 1986, US Army Special Forces analyzed the van's design for urban assault purposes. They were interested in the interior layout, modularity, and surveillance equipment, offering $200,000 to purchase specifications. Producers explained much of it was fake, but the military still praised the design. Legal complications prevented the sale, but military archives still reportedly hold files labeled Project A-Team Van. The A-Team van wasn't just a vehicle, it was a mechanical marvel, a design experiment, and a cultural icon. From paint shortages, creating its color scheme, to armored plates, custom wheels, vacuum-powered engine sounds, and military interest, this van had more off-screen adventures than on. Whether it was Mr. T scratching every surface with his jewelry, a sunroof saving Dirk Benedict from panic attacks, or Mexican soldiers mistaking it for an invading force, the van was a character in its own right. Which of these facts blew your mind the most? Comment below. And if you love it when a plan comes together, subscribe for more deep dives into automotive history, classic vehicles, and the stories behind your favorite TV icons. Hit the bell so you never miss an episode.